The big news of the week, though, leave it to the Lakers during Super Bowl week to break in the news. I remember years ago, it was Super Bowl week, and Kobe Bryant went for 81. Let me see what week that was. It was Super Bowl week, and they said, leave it to Kobe to figure out how to put the NBA at the forefront. So, Kobe, 81 points. 2006. I know it was in January or February. When was Kobe's 81-point performance? It was January 22nd, 2006. So, literally, Super Bowl week, playoffs, Kobe goes for 81. It's all over the news. It's everywhere. Same thing. Leave it to the Lakers. Super Bowl week, it's football. Luka traded for Anthony Davis. And there's some other people involved, but pretty much it was Luka and Anthony Davis were the big two. And I'll say this. Dwayne Wade posted something that I had not thought of about this. Everybody wanted to talk about Luka's going to miss out on the Supermax. He could have signed for $360 million or something in Texas. His money doesn't go as far in LA as it does in Texas. Now, let's keep in mind, if you one of the best players in the NBA and you're getting paid NBA money, you're good either way. Trust me. Like, does your lifestyle change if you make $360 million or $260 million? I don't think it does. It goes back to the old saying, the hardest million to make is the first. After that, the next million, you'll figure it out. And there's a reason why so many, you hear about millionaires, billionaires losing everything, but then getting it back. It's just once you're in that mind frame, you just figure it out. What? Okay, Instagram. Let me look this up real quick. It made the most sense, and I don't want to take credit for it, and I don't want to misread it. But when I saw it, I go, yep. Because I thought I just didn't say it. Let's be honest, the NBA was boring this year. Nobody was excited. I'm watching ESPN. I'm not like excited to, where you at? Oh man. Is it on his Instagram? Okay, hold on. Okay, let me see if I can look it up. Dwayne Wade, Luka. Okay, I know his career stats. I don't need that. I'll Google it. No, but Dwayne said this is basically the way the NBA has figured out to get everybody excited again about the NBA. Google. Where did I see it at? I know I saw it. Hold on. Dwayne Wade, Luka trade. I gotta find it because I just want to read it because it just made so much sense, and I want you guys to hear what it really was about. Here we go. Okay. 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 Yeah, here, this is it. So Dwayne Wade went on. Dwayne Wade thinks the NBA helped the Los Angeles Lakers. D. Wade spoke on his podcast about the latest trade. He believes that the upper echelon of the NBA and investors had a lot to do with this deal. I wasn't going to say it, but I was thinking it. Wade explained how Luka Doncic, I'll just spell his name, Doncic, moving to the Lakers massively benefits the NBA. The financial ramifications that come from this deal is astronomical. I was thinking the same thing. He believes this was about ownership taking back control of what has recently become a players' league. Wade Dwayne Wade said, first of all, I said to myself, before all the reports came out, I said, no players were involved in this decision. This is a billionaire's decision. This was at the top. The last 12 to 15 years, the players have decided what we want to do. This was the owners, the governors, the billionaires decided what they want to do. Wade's theory that this was the NBA taking control of the deal is certainly interesting. No one can deny that the Lakers landing Doncic is a massive boost to the NBA's popularity. He added, this is amazing from the standpoint of the business of the game. Luka was number 6 in jersey sales in Dallas. Luka now shoots the number 1 in jersey sales with the Lakers. The biggest team in the league, having the best player is always a major help. And pairing him with LeBron James, arguably the greatest of all time, is just icing on the cake. So Dwayne pointed out the NBA's international business ventures. He cited how well the league is doing, but it can improve now that the Lakers have an international European superstar, Luka Doncic. Now the international market, think about it. The NBA just signed a new TV deal, $25 billion. Let's just throw that out there. It's a $25 billion TV deal. Now you got the top international player in LA for the Lakers. This doesn't work if he's with the Clippers. It only works if he's with the Lakers. So the viewership, the ticket sales, everybody, Europe, Spain, they're all coming into LA. So he's looking at the business. This is an amazing business decision by the billionaires to say, this is what I want for now, and this is what we need as a league. Wade seems to think that the teams or players involved had no input in the trade. Rather, the NBA took control and made a business move to send Luka to the Lakers. And it certainly seemed like Doncic knew little about it. But it also was a trade initiated by the Dallas Mavericks. It is important to note. Sorry, that's my dog. Magic Johnson has predicted Doncic could turn into the Lakers into title contenders. That's just wait and see. But I was thinking the same thing. Lakers are the Yankees. The Lakers are the Cowboys. But I would argue I don't think the NFL has a team like the Lakers. The Major League Baseball is the Yankees. They're the cornerstone. They always got the money. They're always going to pay top dollar for their players. In the NBA, it's the Lakers. It's not the Knicks. It's not the Celtics. It's the Lakers. That is the carrot. That is the organization everybody watches. You know, when the Lakers are doing well, ratings go up. Jersey sales go up. I mean, it goes from 6 to 1, and you just got to think. Either you love the Lakers or you hate the Lakers. Nobody ever says the Lakers are all right. It's just they die hard on to win, or I can't stand on one to lose. I've been on both sides of it. I'm a players guy. I hated the Lakers when they had just Kobe and Shaq. My favorite player, my favorite team back in the day was Utah Jazz when they had Malone and Stockton. When Karl Malone went to the Lakers, I loved the Lakers that year. That was one of my favorite years to watch basketball because it just made it better he was on the Lakers. Even though they didn't win, they lost to the Pistons. But I like LeBron. I kind of go where LeBron goes. I'm a LeBron fan. So ever since he got to LA, I've been rooting for the Lakers. But I love Luka too. So now this is like, I don't think they're done. I think they're going to add other pieces. And the Lakers just, this is the biggest deal since Shaq, I think. Since Shaq went to the Lakers, that was 30 years ago almost? That's crazy. It's almost 30 years ago. This is the biggest deal. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone bigger. And the fact that nobody knew about it. And I don't believe in he was out of shape. We traded him because he didn't want to play defense. I'm like, you had a cash cow there. And I think you just tried to justify your own reason. I just think it ran its course. And who's ever in the front office, and I don't know if Jason Kidd had anything to do with it, or Mark Cuban said he didn't know. I just think the relationship ran its course, which does happen. I've said this before. There's certain times you get in relationships with people, and when you're in the NBA, you're around these people all day, whether it's the front office or anything, and you don't click. for whatever reason. And that seems to be the case here. God, if Luka comes, can you imagine if the Mavericks meet the Lakers in the playoffs this year? The ratings are through the roof. Because no disrespect to Oklahoma City or Orlando or any of these young teams that are balling out this year. You still watch the Lakers. LeBron's still playing out of his mind. It's just, and it was this season, it was kind of boring. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody was excited about the NBA this year. It was just like, you're watching it, but you're just kind of like, they're not the lead story on SportsCenter. It's always football. It's rare you see a lead story with the NBA. So this completely took over sports. So I think it was a good move for the league. And I do think Dwayne's right. I think ownership was like, nah, we run this. I don't think this was just Dallas and the Lakers. I think there was other people involved that knew about it, but everybody kept their mouth shut. And I bet you deep down they was like, all right, we're going to show them who's running things from here on out. And if Luka can't get in shape being around LeBron, I don't know what to tell you. It's so weird. I just don't think I've ever seen. He went to the Shaq is different, but I mean, Shaq wasn't a trade like this, I don't think. But Shaq had Orlando in the finals. They lost to the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals the year before. So it was just like, I don't think I've ever seen clearly the guy, the superstar, lead his team to the NBA Finals, and then get traded halfway through the season next season. A lot of things happen in the offseason. Middle of the season? Never seen nothing like it. But it got me all excited. Who doesn't want to see Luka play the first game? Like, it's going to be probably next week. He's going to come back. Who don't want to see that? And I think Kendrick Perkins said it on ESPN. We keep saying they're the same position. But you got to realize, LeBron and Luka, the basketball IQ is so high, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. They're like, who's going to get the ball last? I'm like, listen, they'll figure it out. They're smart. And I'll tell you this, if you just want to bring race into it, which I'm always good, I like race talk. It's one thing to have a black superstar on the Lakers. A white one? Get out. Get out. Because I'm the type of dude, I root for people that aren't supposed to dominate a sport. Like gymnastics. I root for the black girls. Tennis. I root for the black guys and the black girls. Hockey. I root for the black guys. Boxing. I root for the white guy. Golf. I root for the black guy. Basketball. I root for the white guy. Football, position by position. Quarterback, that can go either way. It used to be I root for black quarterbacks, but there's so many now. And black quarterbacks have broken our heart in Cincinnati. Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. I'm over that. So all you great black quarterbacks, you broke me as far as just rooting for black quarterbacks. Because you kept beating the Bengals and you beat my guy, Joe Burrow. So that's done, by the way. But a white running back? Christian McCaffrey? Get out of here. White wide receivers, black kickers, black punters, rooting for them. I'm just a guy that roots against the norms. And, there's always a Latino or an Asian that pops in there every now and then. But if we just go the white and black of it, I just always go against the norm. The stereotypes, so to speak. Sprinters. Oh, if there's a white sprinter, I'm rooting for them. Swimmers, black swimmer, always rooting for a black swimmer. So that's just me. But the Lakers haven't had a freaking all-star. I'm not talking about just good, like, oh, he made the all-star team. I mean, I don't know what you consider Paul Gasol. He's Spanish, I think, right? But I'm talking about the guy. Could be the face of the league. Got Jerry West. That's the last one, the logo. That's the last one. This is the first white guy on the Lakers since Jerry West to be the guy. And people are like, is LeBron going to fall back? He will. LeBron, listen. Nobody's going to remember when LeBron's done playing if he fell back his last year or two to let Luka take over. What they will remember if he gets another ring. If they remember if he gets another 2 rings. I don't know if he's going to stay that long, but if he can get one more ring, it's not like he going. If the Lakers win a ring, it's not like LeBron ain't going to go for 20. He just might not be the leading scorer. He might not take the last shot. He might not be the Finals MVP. But trust and believe they're going to remember he got a 5th title with the Lakers and not a strike lockout season. So it would make his case as the GOAT stronger. The only thing that can make LeBron's case as the GOAT stronger is to win a ring. That's it. The stats are done. You can't keep going back to the stats. The only thing that can help him make his case stronger is to win another ring or 2.